as she's demanding that they do, because insurance doesn't cover intentional willful acts, and this was willful. So we're not paying the $1 million, and we are not responsible for any of the attorney's fees that you spent or incurred in defending yourself against the Johnny Depp lawsuit.
Amber Heard's insurance companies are fed up of the loss from her willful act and filed a lawsuit against her. After losing her most recent libel action against Johnny Depp, Amber Heard is currently encircled by legal proceedings. Fans claim that by losing everyone close to her and going bankrupt, she is simply repaying her karma. It appears that no one is interested in hearing her phony accusations any longer, because the libel suit concluded in her being labeled a gold digger. In this video, we'll demonstrate how Amber Heard's insurance companies abandoned her after seeing her willful behavior of AB, and how all of her friends have since stopped supporting her. Starting with the fact that Amber was unable to present any proof in court that Johnny Depp had assaulted her or that she was a victim of DV. No one trusted her, and the decision was made against her. After learning that she must pay $10.4 million, she tries every trick in the book to gain support and dismiss this lawsuit in the present. But her insurance firm, New York Marine and General Insurance Company, filed a lawsuit in federal court against the actress, claiming that her actions were malicious. According to the court's lawsuit about New York Marine, an actual controversy has arisen and now exists between plaintiff, on the one hand, and Heard, on the other hand, about the duties and obligations owed between plaintiff and Heard under the policy concerning indemnity. Following this, James P. Wagner decided against making any further comments when he was questioned by the general public. Even though the media sought to get some juicy information about the case from Amber's side, her spokesperson withheld all details, making the media even more skeptical. Next, in the following case, Travelers Commercial Insurance detailed how, after signing the homeowner's insurance contract in 2018, it has already paid and continues to spend substantial sums for Amber's defense. So now Amber was back to need the support of New York Marine to get some money for her libel case charges. But after seeing the truth in the court, the New York Marine shares in the U.S. District Court in California that it is not going to support Heard and became one of the latest challenges for her to face. As per her insurance company, plaintiff contends it has no duty to defend Heard based on California Insurance Code 533. This indicates that they are no longer liable for paying off because Amber suffered such a significant loss as a result of the willful act she committed in the case. Now you will be surprised to hear that she has incurred $6 million in attorney's fees as per the testimony she gave in Virginia in trial this year. The next issue revolves around the catfight between two of the head's insurance companies, as both of them are trying to remove their hands over her. The lawsuit reads, on October 1, 2019, New York Marine accepted Heard's defense of the underlying action subject to reservation of rights. Specifically, New York Marine advised Heard that New York Marine would provide a legal defense, but that to the extent California law does not permit an insurer to indemnify the insured, no indemnity can be provided.
New York Marine offered an attorney for Amber Heard to defend her, this really good law firm called Cameron McAvoy in Fairfax, and Amber said, no, I won't work with them, I want Elaine. And New York Marine said, well, we're not paying for you to pick your own counsel. Well, we've selected really good counsel, you need to use them or we're not paying at all.
The New York Marine firm must at least cover half of the defense costs, according to her house insurance company, which filed a complaint against them. The company isn't going to support any measures at this time because Amber chose Elaine Bredhoft as her attorney instead of using the one New York Marine had recommended. According to court documents, the corporation maintained its position and rejected all of Travelers Commercial Insurance's countersuits. Well, one thing is certain about Heard, despite her best efforts, she eventually has nowhere to run to abandon the case. Now that you have heard so much about the lawsuit she is facing, let us tell you what is her next step. As per, the sources near her quoted, her book deal should fetch a couple of million at the very least, and there are various one-off commercial partnerships in the works, but it's a drop in the ocean compared to how much she needs to raise. But it isn't just Johnny's lawsuit that is giving her headaches. Her overall rich lifestyle has also brought him so many bills by leaving her savings account clean. Another insider shared, she's also reaching out to other friends both in the US and abroad. Amber realizes that she's going to have to beg and grovel. Well, the lesson of tit for tat sounded too deep for her, as she has no way to run. But is there anyone she can turn to? For now, let's talk about the acquaintances we have. As of 2022, Whitney, who is also the mother of 2 children from her marriage to Gavin Henriquez, has a net worth of $2 million. The main concern here is whether she offers any assistance. As we heard, Whitney claimed that Johnny ended up trying to hit her while he was at the end of the stairs. But then obviously, Amber in her statement shared how Johnny was standing between her and Whitney. Thus, the sisters' contradictory assertions were demonstrated, opening a new chapter. Elaine Bredhoft, who might have trained Whitney, continued to nod as she made her speech. She either supported her sister or acted to take her sister's side while leaving a loophole on her own for Johnny's advantage, knowingly. So it makes sense that, despite her best efforts, Amber may not receive much assistance from her. Now, if we consider Whitney's husband, his net worth of $1.5 million will be not good for Amber. Therefore, even if Amber had these real treasures in her life supporting her in her fictitious claims by upholding their link, they might not be able to pay for her expenses. Next, we must not overlook the fact that Rocky Pennington sought to deceive everyone but failed due to the defamation trial's revelation of the truth. In addition to letting Rocky, Amber's friend, stay in his apartment, Johnny also didn't demand any payment from them. However, according to Adam Waldman, Johnny's former attorney, Depp's bodyguard didn't notice Rocky accompanying them as they entered the front door during the confrontation at the penthouse, which eventually led to Amber calling the police. Rocky must therefore be present in the penthouse already, since he unexpectedly appeared to assist Amber. She added that she used the master key to reach Amber when Heard texted her help. But of course, we all witnessed how everything transpired. Can she, however, help Amber? Again, while having a net worth of $1.5 million, she might not be able to pay all of Amber's bills. Now that Rocky wasn't living alone, and even her ex-fiancé Joshua Drew used to live with her in the apartment, and that too for free as Johnny never took the money from him, can be a help for Amber. But let's not forget what Josh claimed, namely that Amber Heard had not spoken to her for 2 years before his deposition, following his divorce from Rocky Pennington, but that they had reconciled 2 months earlier. Since he made this claim in 2019, it is impossible to know if Amber still speaks with him right now. Josh Drew might agree to help Amber, but since his wealth is predicted to be equal to that of Rocky Pennington, there will still be an issue. Now, if we look back and calculate all of Whitney, Josh, Rocky, and Gavin's help, it will be $6.5 million. And again, she still owes a ton of money. But are these people going to be any of her help? Do let us know in the comments section. Now that Amber's close friend Christian Carino has made it clear that he does not support her position, and explained in court how she was only passing the time with Elon and wasn't in love with him. He even related how Johnny Depp's career was wrecked by Amber's bogus claim, leading to the loss of the long-running Captain Jack Sparrow role. Carino won't be any comfort to Amber at all, in our opinion. Even when Amber tried to get a shoulder to cry from Carino after her breakup with Elon became so popular, he gave her a direct response that showed no sympathy and blamed her for her own acts and victim mentality. Elon Musk is the final person on the list. We have a lot to explore. People were horrified by this information because Johnny alleges that Elon and Amber began dating immediately after 1 month of his marriage to Heard. Additionally, we have seen the video and staff members' comments in which they described how Amber asked them to permit her friend Elon to use the elevator and other facilities while Johnny was away from home. Even more, they described how Elon Musk left his residence in the morning. Therefore, it is rather obvious that they did have a relationship long before they admitted it. It can be understood if Elon had feelings for Amber, given that he admitted after his second breakup with Amber that he felt hurt, lonely, and depressed as a result of the experiences. But we all understood that Amber was only using their relationship as entertainment. According to Jennifer Howell, Elon and Amber were engaged in a court dispute over the embryo they created together, which she ultimately used, and that might be the basis for Elon's potential assistance. Fans claim that Amber's daughter is Elon's child. Who knows though, as nothing is certain. Tell us what you believe she will do next.